All right, Dominis, you got to check the forecast for us. It's Monday around here.
I know, right? It feels like a Monday out there, but you know what? We've had some great weather, nothing to complain about, except we need a little bit more rain.
Yes, of course, yes.
But look outside. You'll notice a mostly clear sky at this point. Our first alert weather headlines over Boston. Brush fires still possible with dry, gusty winds. We are tracking a little bit of wet weather late Friday night into Saturday, then much cooler weather. I'm tracking low temperatures in the 20s and 30s. The rain, Sunday evening into early this morning. Many areas saw less than a quarter of an inch of rain. We'll take every drop that we can get, but we have a long way to go. So there is, yes, a red flag warning that continues for the Commonwealth from 9 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. We really need to practice fire safety as we look ahead with these winds, because that can really create a larger problem very quickly with brush fires. And so you'll see as we go through later on this evening and tonight, the winds will subside a little bit. Then they're going to pick back up as we go through tomorrow, all ahead of a weak cold front. Those winds coming in from the northwest. Still a drier wind, but winds gusting to 35, maybe up to 40 miles an hour in a few spots. And they're still going to be pretty breezy tomorrow night. That's going to create some big problems out there. And you've already noticed, we talked about the wildfires, those brush fires there along the North Shore toward Lynn. Those westerly winds today taking the smoke to the east. As the winds turn from the northwest as we go through tomorrow, that's going to take some of that smoke there and push it toward South Shore. All right, so there could be a little bit of haze to the sky for our South Shore beaches and areas there that we'll need to watch out for. Some of that smoke might try to clip Boston and eastbound, but overall, I think it's going to be more South Shore. So we'll be watching that very closely as we move through the day. Otherwise, you'll see the temperatures right now, 65 in Boston, 62 in Nashua, low 60s in Worcester, 62 right now in the Vineyard. We're going to see temperatures dropping a bit more as we go through later tonight. By 11 o'clock at 52 degrees, partly cloudy, becoming mostly clear overnight. Temperatures at 48 in the morning. And how about the low 50s toward noon? Breezy winds sustained there at 21 miles an hour at 11 o'clock in the morning. So we need some rain because we've got all these dry conditions out there. Again, every drop will count. Late Friday into Saturday, we're going to be tracking an area of low pressure. So let's talk about it with First Alert Futurecast. Thursday looks dry. Friday will likely have increasing clouds all ahead of this area of low pressure. All right, it's well out to sea. Some of the forecast models say, well, this area of low pressure is going to move to the west. All right, if that's the case, Friday morning is dry. Then we go into the afternoon, evening hours. We might actually see a decent chance of seeing some wet weather as this area of low pressure pushes westbound. That's into overnight into Saturday morning. Most of the day Saturday will not be rainy, but there is an opportunity, especially along the immediate coast, that we can have some showers still around. If that holds up, that will be very good. It won't be a drought buster, okay? But it will give us some areas for greater Boston, toward the Cape, the islands, some showers, even a few areas towards southern New Hampshire, even toward Maine. We'll be watching that very closely. Otherwise, the temperatures. I showed you the 60s right now. Let's talk about those morning temperatures. Tomorrow morning, about 46. But then Wednesday morning, 32 degrees. That will be the first time, I think, this season that we've seen temperatures at freezing, if that holds up for Boston. 31 for Thursday morning. That means there are going to be several areas in the suburbs in the 20s for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings before we'll see temperatures near 40 degrees Saturday morning. It's going to be cold. So there's a 10-day forecast. You'll see that we're alerting you to that chance of some wet weather late Friday and early Saturday. Temperatures will be in the mid-50s Saturday, upper 50s for Sunday. The next week we'll have some unsettled weather with high temperatures in the low to mid 50s.
31 on Thursday, Dominis?
Brr.
All right.